Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily and in today's video I will be creating these adorable three-piece suit tags in three different ways actually, or in three different styles anyway. So I have all of my pieces and I cut everything and I just started to play around. I didn't have like a guide when I started with this, so I was just looking at the product and trying to figure out how everything was going to go, and it was super easy. But I think you can create this in more than one way, so I just wanted to share with you, and it probably makes more sense when I actually might see a picture of how somebody else put this together. So please, if you are buying this product and putting it together in a different way, I would be so happy if you would like to share a picture with me. I would love to see how you assemble this. But I just went ahead and created this tag with all of the pieces sort of attached to the inside. So you can see the vest here. I cut out some pattern paper and I'm attaching it to the top of my tag over here. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but it fitted nicely and I like the result of it. I think it looks stunningly. And to make this all go together, you can see I'm just using some liquid glue and attaching it to my shirt here, the white shirt on top of this. And I have this mustard suit because I thought it would match our flower pattern paper nicely. And then I'm just attaching this. So this will be a closed tag. Everything is attached on the inside. You can write a message on the back. You can have a message on top of your clothing here. I think this is just adorable. It is also a little hanger on the back, so you can definitely use this around like a wine bottle or a gift or something like that. Perfect for Father's Day maybe. I don't know exactly when that is coming up in the US and the rest of the world, but in Sweden it's actually in, I think, November, so it's quite I have a while to figure this out and see what I'm gonna get my husband, but I think it's just cute, and also my dad of course. But you can see that turned out super cute. And for my second project I will create this one with the flowers. So I am creasing my shirt, and this time the shirt is going to be this green paper to match my pattern paper. My little bow tie here will be also green and the flowers. And my vest is actually not going to end up looking like this. I will have a different, I will actually turn this to have it a different way. But when I did it, I didn't like it, so I cut it once more. But you will see in the finishing like close-ups of my project how that will look. But for this one, I wanted my shirt to be able to be pulled out, so you could have a message that is hidden on the inside. So I will attach my vest to my suit here, and you can see I thought that pattern paper with the rainbow was so adorable, so I just turned it, but you can see it didn't match up nicely, so I have to redo this. But I will actually take it apart before I'm realizing how much that will bother me. So sometimes it's not like an easy way to create projects with me, because I like stuff to be symmetrical and I like them to be perfect. And when they are not, I'm sort of disappointed with myself and have to rip it away. I know that is ridiculous. It's just paper. You can create another one or you can do something else. But you can see here, I'm starting to be bothered about it. But I thought, hey, I can make it work. I realized I couldn't, so I will cut that. But you can see at this point you can actually fit something or this shirt, and you can have a message on the back of this. But I will just decorate it with all of the pieces. Maybe you can do this in another way as well. If you didn't attach this and you would have it loose, you would have a bigger place to write a message. That is something I just thought of. That would be genius. Why didn't I do that? I think that would have been so fun to just have that message be pulled out. You don't need to attach it together. But I did that for all of my projects. The next one I create will definitely be open in the middle, and you can just pull that out. So I will do that. But I was thinking you can write something on the back of this. So cute. And for my third and final project, I will create not a bow tie, but I will create sort of I think it can be called a halter or something like that. Yeah, well, you probably know what I mean. I'm not good with those fancy words in English, but you will see how it looks, and it will be a sentiment that says congrats. I created a couple of these back in November, so I had this dangle in my stash, but I created some footage of it, so you will see how I created it also. As always, I'm no expert at creating like all stuff, so I just wanted to point that out, but you will see how it looks, and I think it turned out cute, and you can definitely take that idea and twist it and create something other with it. Yeah, so for this I actually cut my pieces, and I will have a gift card inside and the shirt on top. So here is that little dangle that I was talking about. So I created this back in November, so I believe it's products from that line. I just have my gold chain. Sorry, I'm a little bit too close as well, but I just wanted to make sure that you saw that I punched the vellum for my die cut sentiment, so I will have this attached. And I was trying it out, and then I decided to go back, and we will have our elements that I created off camera dangling from this little chain, and I will just use my tools here to make it fit on top of that. I love the gold here. I think it turned out super cute. And one more little dangle that I created, and then we can close this off and we are good to go. Super cute. And then I just have some ribbon, and we can tie it to the back of this, and that could also be sort of a place where you can hang this from something. And I had this gold twine. I of course messed up when I was trying to tie a knot or a bow the first time. The second time turned out a little bit easier, but you can see how it is. And we will have our gift card inside. That bow on the gift card will disappear magically here in a second. You have our 3 finished projects. I hope you enjoyed this video, got inspired, and got to see how I created mine. As I said, I would love to see how you create yours, and maybe hit me up with a picture of what you created. I would be so honored if you would tag me in any social media when you have created a project with these beauties. So thank you so much for stopping by. I will be back soon with some more content from Scrap Diva, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!